All right, so I think this one's going to be a bit different. Usually I vlog without playing Rocket League, but today was the day. There was one day that I was going to cave in, and I actually kind of want to play a casual match too, but maybe that's for another day. So I was originally going to talk without Rocket League, but then I thought I also want to just think about things and relax while I just casually go through these rings. I mean, it's a bit satisfying. So I bet it's satisfying to watch too, as well as do. Right. On to the topic though. So today I went to the gym and knowing knowing me, the freak that I am, I I am no, okay. Like it just happened naturally where all of the chess machines, every chess activity, all the benches, all the chess machines, even the dumbbell benches, the flat barbell benches, everything was taken for chest. Even the chest machines, man. There's two chest machines. The pec deck, of course, was taken. So they're all taken. And and not only that, there were people working in on the chess machine, my favorite at least. So I had to, I had to. Well, I finished my exercise. So naturally, I'm doing upper. So if I finish my back, I might as well do upper. I mean, I have to basically do chest because you don't, at least my thought process is you want to superset those two muscle groups together that way. Like once your chest is resting, you do your back, and then once your back is resting, you do chest or arms or so on. Like you don't want to go chest, and then back. That'd be insane. But I know there are some people that do that. Okay, still haven't said it though. Gotten to the main bulk of the story. I saw the one chest machine that was open, and there was a girl there. And so I thought, hey, why don't I just see if I can work in and kill two birds with one stone by just seeing what she's like. So yeah, I asked if I could work in, and she was like, yeah, sure. Um, yeah, I mean, I made sure too that she wasn't uncomfortable by double checking, saying like only if you're okay with it. She's like, yeah. So just once I'm resting, you'll go, and once you're resting, I'll go. Like that's how working in is. So then naturally, I decide I'm going to talk with her and just see what she's like because I thought she was kind of attractive as well. So might as well just browse. If you oh my goodness. The way I say things. Yeah. Um so I talked with her a bit and I don't even know what I want to say really. Oh, I think I do. Yeah. So we I was nearing the end of my chest exercise. So I already did the 3 sets or I was on my second set. And by this time after every set she like I was talking with her between sets and so she would take off her headphones. So that's a good sign that she's receptive to what I'm saying, to me talking with her. And then at the second set, I knew third set I didn't want to third set was my last set, is what I'm saying. I wanted to move on to another exercise. I was saying, what exercise are you going to hit next? So she was like, I'm gonna hit legs. If I can, if that guy gets off of it. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, while that guy's working on legs, you might as well just hit arms with me. And she was like, okay, sure. But it's very, she said it very quietly too. Um, I don't really know what that means. Like if she was into it, or she was just kind of nervous about doing that, not really interested in doing that. But I think my observation, see, it's hard to judge just from the story, but you can judge me actually being there. Now, of course, my view is biased, but I'll give more on my insight on why I think things later on. But I think she was genuinely interested in talking with me, or just like hanging out just a little bit at least. So we did arms. No, we did biceps. I was like, okay, well, we got to find a bicep machine. Just did triceps with the chest machine. Gotta find bicep. Everything's taken. All the cables are taken. Well, I don't know what to do. Turns out we were right in front of a bicep preacher curl machine. She was like, hey, why not just this one? Like, oh yeah, good eye. So we did that, and we talked between sets a bit more. And then she was like, oh, this is so we were already on our third set. And she was like, oh, this is so annoying. That guy on the leg machine, he won't, on the leg press machine, he's still on it. Like, oh yeah, that is a bit weird. Honestly, he was on it for the entirety of the chest? Yeah, basically the entirety of the chest, the entirety of the biceps. So he was doing some pretty serious sets. But then again, she pointed out that he was doing basically the entire stack. So that does make sense. That checks out. What was I saying though? Yeah, so she still couldn't do legs, and then I was saying, well, you might as well keep on working out with me and do, I don't know, arms. Yeah, continue with arms. So let's do triceps. And I asked her, I made sure, like, you want to continue working out? And she was like, yeah, sure. But she said sure so quietly that I had to ask her. I had to say, like, what did you say? Yes? Like, and she said, yeah, yeah. But she mumbled it. It was so quiet. I point that out because, okay, because my girlfriend also said it that way. But, I mean, that was just because my girlfriend was more on the shy side. And so I would have to ask her to repeat things because I guess I'm hard of hearing. I don't even, I, no, okay, to my defense, she spoke quietly. So I'm not to blame completely. But it was kind of like that cute way of saying sure. And she was like, she was smiling, but like, how do I put this? She smiled like, sure. But not like grin, not like super enthused, like, you know, creepy smile. Okay, I'm putting way too much detail in that part, but entire point, we moved on to lateral raises, right? And she was trying to find dumbbells, and I was like, oh, well, I have the 10s here. So if you want, you can just work out using these. But she found her own 10s. And then she did one set. And then by that time, the leg press had opened up after the one set. And she was like, oh, I should claim the leg press once I mean, it's opened up, so I need to claim it right now. And I realized that's, if I was interested in a girl, I would sabotage my entire workout. Now, then again, I don't fully know this girl. And it's hard to, oh no. It's hard to say if I really like her because a lot of, no, no, no! A lot of what I base my liking of a girl is personality. And I feel a lot of guys put so much emphasis on physical attractiveness, but I would say physical attractiveness plays a part, but it's way more personality for me. It's much more important. I would rather someone who's not very attractive physically, but who is attractive personality-wise with who they are as a person. Okay. Now, why was I saying that? So, I don't fully know her. I don't know if I really like her. No, I messed up at the same part too. But I want to get to know her more to see what she really is like, what her personality side is, to see if I actually would be attracted to her. And so I wouldn't, how do I put this? I don't know if I really like the girl, so I don't know if I would really sabotage my entire workout just to work out, just to learn more about the girl, because sabotaging your entire workout is just, it's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, that's just kind of the investment that like, it's very little investment to sabotage my workout, but I don't want to risk it anyways, even though it's such little investment. That's kind of the stage that I was thinking where I liked her. So it was, basically what I'm trying to say is I found her attractive, but I didn't know if I liked her. Okay. And I think that was the case for her as well. Well, maybe the opposite, where she didn't completely find me attractive, or she found me somewhat attractive, but she didn't know if I was really compatible. Okay, going on though, she leaves our workout session. So she puts the weights back, and she puts the weights back, and I say, hey, I can put the dumbbells back for you if you want. Like, yeah. Oh, you sure? Oh, well, I might as well. I already have them in my hand. So, put back her dumbbells, and then as soon as she put them back, she went straight to the leg press. So she didn't even say goodbye to me. I don't put too much stock into that, though, because, like, the girl's really gonna go back to you and say, okay, bye, nice seeing you. What's your Instagram? So I can meet up with you later. And no, very few girls, I mean, you have to be, yeah, very few girls are gonna do that. And also, I admit that I'm not attractive enough to do that, to have that be done to me. Yeah. Ooh, what a recovery. So I kind of left it at that. I figured if she was more interested, she would continue working out with me. She would sabotage the workout. And it's not like I it briefly popped into my mind. I could continue working out with her, but that would just be weird. Like, hey, can I? Oh, oh, you're gonna hit legs now? Oh, what a coincidence! I was gonna hit legs. I was just about to hit legs after doing chest and back. What? What an odd coincidence. So I didn't want to be weird or seem desperate or anything. So I decided that I'd just go my own way. And so I went to finish my lateral raises, and then, oh, okay. This is where it gets somewhat, eh, no, this story isn't really that interesting, but this is where some advancements get made, and where I start to, I'm able to make deductions of what was happening. I mean, like her interest levels. So as I go back to re-rack the weights from the lateral raises, she she's doing the leg press, so it's on the way to re-racking the weights. Like I'll see her, and so I put the weights back, and then I go. Wait, actually, yeah, I leave that section, and go to the cables, and I think I'm pretty sure she sees me when I'm on my way there, or going to that direction, and I mean yeah. I kind of did one of those things where it's like you pretend she's not there. Like I don't want to like I don't want to look over. It's hard to describe, but if you see it, if you're in that situation, you'll know what I mean. Where there's someone that you know is there, but you don't want to acknowledge that they're there. You don't want to know that they know that they're that you know. You don't want them to know that you know that they are there. So you'll pretend like you're just, I don't know, you're cool by just like doing your own thing and not knowing that she's there. This is how I usually act without anybody looking at me, type thing. I overthink everything, in case you couldn't tell. So okay, so yeah, I go over to the cables and I start doing triceps. Yeah, this is gonna be my last exercise. And I'm thinking, well, she's probably almost done too, because if this is my last exercise, and I usually, upper is a long day for me for working out, then she's probably done after that. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully I'll see her before before I leave the gym or whatever. Or I'll do one extra exercise, or something like that, just to give the opportunity. So I finish with triceps. Yep. I finished with triceps. And now I'm thinking I didn't fully hit. There's one more set that I need to do for chest. Damn, I missed that ring. There's one more set that I need to do for chest. So let me do bench, dumbbell, incline, bench press. Because I like that exercise just because you get a lot of stretch. I mean, dumbbells are best for stretching the muscle. And it's bench press, so it's kind of like best of both worlds. But I actually don't really like it that much. Oh well, completely irrelevant. Yeah, let me just Okay. Um, yeah, so I like a lot of, okay, a lot of this video is me trying to recall what happened, but also focus on the rings. So this is proving to be harder than I thought. I mean, you probably know that focusing on two things at once is pretty difficult, but I decided to do this anyways. So I did the incline dumbbell bench press, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do 2 sets and then leave. And I see that she's done the leg press, and not only that, she walks in the middle of the gym to as if she was looking for something. Like she finishes her set, she finishes the exercise, and then she walks in the middle of the gym, like searching for something. What could it be? And then she leaves the gym. So I didn't end up. She might have seen me and just been too shy, pretended not to see, literally what I did earlier. Pretended. Oh my goodness, this is so stupid. No, but that could have been accurate because she looked in my direction, and it seemed like she should have seen me, but she didn't acknowledge my presence. But then yeah, and then she left the gym, and I did one more set, then I left as well. Yeah. Um I don't know what else I really want to say about that. Like that was basically the end of that is the end of the story because I didn't end up seeing her after that, but I feel like maybe some analysis on this story. There is there's not too much that I could have done. I How do I put this? I guess what I was going to say was there's not too much that I could have done to garner more of her interest because anything extra that I do, I will seem desperate. I will seem needy. But at the same time, I showed enough interest for her to know that I was interested in her, not just like, not just being friendly. I mean, being more than friendly. Inviting her to work out with me, to do some exercises with me, and just be with me. So okay, well no, okay, there was one other thing that I could have done. I could have asked her for her Instagram, and you're probably thinking like, wow, you're so stupid for not doing that. But really, I was assuming that she wasn't gonna go do the leg press. I thought she was gonna keep on staying with me and just do exercises with me because she showed some level of interest. I mean, why? You might as well just explore that possibility. Sure, sabotage your workout. Oh no, I'm not going to do one leg exercise. One three set leg exercise. One day of the week for the prospect of meeting someone who I'm very compatible with and would like to be in a relationship with. I think that I would have taken that risk, if you can even really call it a risk, I would have taken. But it was up to her to break off Like she didn't have to make a big deal of doing leg press. Is what I'm saying. Like she could have just kept on being with me. Now, yeah, that's just my thoughts. And then so I figured if I saw her before I left the gym, like while I was doing that incline dumbbell bench press, I was thinking, if I see her again, if she comes up to me and sees me doing this exercise, then I'll ask her for her Instagram. So this is also something kind of stupid, but I feel like you can't, as an Android user, this is this is definitely stupid, but as an Android user, I don't like asking for phone numbers anymore, just because it feels like girls just hate Android users and have this really posh view on what Apple is compared to Android. So you can't admit that. Admit that you use Android. And besides, you'll seem exceedingly nerdy, I guess. I don't know, it's just in my head. I might as well just I'd prefer Instagram. And not only that, on Instagram I show more of what I'm like. In my bio you can see shows my hobbies, and it shows my program, and it shows that I'm Catholic. I think something else. But it shows all the main things that you would need to know about me. That I would want someone to know about me. Minus the controversial views. I mean, when you see Catholic, you probably think... I don't know what people think when they see that my bio has Catholic on it. Do they think that I'm racist, we'll say? Homophobic? I don't know. But I'll keep it in there, and because that's what I am. And if people have these biases against me of being Catholic, then so be it. Their loss of not being, like, I'm talking friends too, not just romantically. Their loss on a good relationship with someone. And it filters out people too. So people who are going to be radical and not accept me for being Catholic, then yeah, we wouldn't have gotten along anyways. I swear the rings are smaller. I think, though, if I do see her again, I kind of hope to see her again. I think that would be really, really cool. But if I don't see her again, that's okay. I'll leave it to God to decide if I should see her. I mean, for him to place the opportunity in my hands to ask for her Instagram. But I have a feeling that won't happen. I just got the vibe that she was very... The way she dressed to go to the gym, it was very provocative, we'll say. She had a really tight shirt, and also the tight short shorts. But that doesn't, I mean, that doesn't really mean, does it? I think it does mean something. and she goes to the gym. Like, I don't want to be with someone who's exceedingly, what's the word? Vanity centered. I wanted to bring that up actually. I wanted to say that in front of her, say, I feel like with the mirrors and everything in the gym, it's all vanity focused, but I don't want to be I don't want I don't how do you even phrase it? I don't like the idea of being super focused on my vanity. I want to be I want to work. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know how you'd really phrase it. Hmm. How many levels are in this? This is going to be a long episode. Long vlog. Yeah, maybe I feel like I should cut it short. Like maybe not do the entire rings. But it's kind of fun doing the... I mean, I'm already at level 17, so I might as well do... Oh my goodness. You're almost there. I have a feeling there's 20 rings. Yeah, I might just cut it here, honestly. Wow, that was cool. I think I said what I wanted to say. Maybe what's better to do, actually, I'm thinking is do a casual match, do an actual game of Rocket League, and that would be much shorter. Maybe 2 games or 3 games. The reason I wanted to do this actually, it was because of a YouTuber called Ken on Clash Royale. I don't even play Clash Royale, but I've been watching a lot of his videos and he's very entertaining to listen to. Pretty funny. But most of all, it's entertaining because he talks about his day and it's in the vlog style, but he has really incredible gameplay. He's just really good. Yeah. All right. There we go.